Hello guys, my name is TimGot, and we are here today with a new series, what I like to call I Cry Every Time. Well, it's pretty much like heartbreak videos, like you have that amazing epic game with like 10,000s of damages and yeah, that was a great sentence, whatever. But it's pretty much like heartbreak videos, but I'm gonna call it I Cry Every Time. Every time? Yes, every time. I'm gonna call it like that. So, I'm playing in my E-100s, the also mighty German Tier 10 heavy tank, and this tank is amazing. You also have the mouse, but the mouse is a gold magnet. People just spam gold crazy on that tank. It's not even funny how much gold they spam. Well, they spam also gold on the E-100s, but with the E-100s, it feels like you can actually bounce the shots better in some ways most of the time. At least that's how it feels like when I play the E-100s. I don't have a mouse, but looking at how the mouse plays and how it is, I don't think mouse is going to be something for me, sadly. But, as you can see, we are playing on the Redshire. It is an encounter battle, and I enjoy encounter battle on this map. I usually go to this position if I have a heavy tank or a medium tank, because in this position you can actually push quite fast. And you can side skip behind this rock, or you can be behind cover from the arty, and most of the time this spot is great. So I see the E3, IS-8, AMX-50B, E-100s, and WZ-120. A lot of tanks, and for some reason I just aim for his cupola. I try to pen that, but to be completely honest, that was just retarded. Do not ever aim for the upper parts of the E3. Always go for the lower plates, only lower plates, nothing else. Not even with gold for the cupola, because it's never gonna freaking pen. So, at this point, I still have EP. Later on, I will be spamming my heat like a faggot. And yes, I know, I'm sorry. But at some point, so when you bounce with EP and you get kind of pissed, you just go over to your heat and you forget about it most of the time. Well, that's mostly for me when I play my E-100s. So, 2 shots so far, 1.5k damage. The gun is quite great on this tank. It has 750 average damage, 235 pen. And that's not the best pen. That's why some people use a lot of heat in this tank, and I totally understand them, because against like E-100s or the mouse, you will have some problems penning them. And that's why some people use gold like I do. A beautiful shot into the E-100's side turrets. I do pay for it by receiving 2 shots from... No, 1 shot from the WZ-120 and something else on my side. I'm not sure what it was. And this WZ-120 is playing really risky and showing his side. He does get a nice shot into his face. And yes, here we go. My heat. I loaded up my heat so I can actually pen this guy. I go for his lower plates. Do a massive amount of damage. 889 damage. That is really high. So far, the game is going really bad. Our team is practically dead, as you can see. Everybody is dead. They were playing really weird. Like, they were aiming, like, as you can see, their placement on the map is terrible. What are you trying to achieve there? You're just showing your turret. Same thing for the IS-8. He was not even aiming for the right direction. The guy in the back, STB1, he tried to have a good game, but didn't really work out for him, sadly. So this WZ-120 pushes, and I aim for his tracks, shoots. But he gets freaking away with that right on time, and I was quite sad at that point and disappointed in myself that my shot didn't reload fast enough and he repaired so fast. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the reload so I can actually finish off that E3, because the E3 is a quite dangerous tank and I don't want that alive. I aim for his lower plate, shoot, kill him, and I go back to my rock and I just sit here and wait for my reload again. I'm realizing that there is not much tanks in the back. The E3 needs to play a bit aggressive. That guy is not really playing aggressive. At the moment, he's playing really passively, just standing there waiting for the E-100 to come out, but he's not going to do that if he's smart. The Mothra comes out of nowhere. I put a heat shot into his face, not really needed, but I had that loaded, so I cannot just reload for an EP shot. And at this point, I forgot about the heat that I was using. I thought I was just using EP, so I forgot about which shots I was loading up. So, if I'm spamming heat, I am sorry, guys, but most of the time, I don't really have great games with only EP. EP works, yes it does, but it's just only... It's harder to actually have a good game with EP only. As you guys saw, the E3 gave me a nice shot into my butt, but good thing is he did no damage, he only tracked me, or the track damage. I killed that batch at 25 ton, and I need to fall back because my loaded is dead. I need to lose my large medikit on that, sadly. And this Waffe Tracker is a one-shot, but he's also really, really dangerous. And yeah, as you guys see, the most of the tanks are just camping in the back. E75 is probably a bot because whatever he's trying to achieve, like E1 really, dude, like E75 where I am right now, he could be so useful, but he is not helping us out whatsoever. So Centurion does something weird there, and he gets away with that, sadly. But he goes back and he receives a shot. I'm not sure why he actually did that. That was quite stupid of him. And at this point, I was like, oh shit, I am practically in one shot. I do not want to do this. So I'm just looking at my both sides because I do not want to die. Centurion is a one-shot. Waffentrager off Panzer IV is a one-shot, but they're both dangerous. So aim for the Waffentrager. Again, I have no idea how I actually hit him there. That was pure luck right there. And there we go. We are actually winning the game now. But the bad part is, our Toys and the T95 are not decamping, so we cannot really do much to actually get there in time. We are E-100s. We are slow. We are a heavily armored tank. We are not a medium tank or a scout. So at this point, I was already getting sad. I was like, oh my god, please team, decamp, do something. Like, you're with 4 guys. There's like 1 or 2 guys in the cap. You can easily decamp and save the game. I'm just searching for that Artie. I spot him. Aim for his stop, shoot, and kill him. Get my 5th kill on that guy, and I have 7,200 damage so far, 11 shots fired, and I'm having an amazing game. A really amazing game. And I know did spam my heat a lot, but I needed to spam my heat at some points. But against the Waffe Tracker or the Centurion, there was no need for me spamming heat, but I still did it because I completely forgot about it. I get spotted, and at this point I was like, oh well, I am dead. I am so dead, because I was like, what the fuck is spotting me? Somebody shoots me. It's the Foch, but he completely misses me. I realize it's him. I aim back for him. He actually hits me this time, but does not pen me. I shoot him with AP. Do not pen, sadly, and I go back over to my heat. Wow, that Foch 155, 2 shots of his, and he did not even freaking pen me once with those 2 AP shots. So at this point, I was like actually realizing that, oh my fucking god, someone needs to decap. Please, somebody, E75, Waffentrager, T95, somebody push in, already do something, somebody. And nobody is even doing something. I'm just waiting for that shot on them. This was one of my mistakes this whole game, just standing there doing nothing. Like, that was just retarded of me. I could just easily push up and get maybe faster in the cap. But again, I am an E-100. I am slow as shit. I'm not really made for going back in time and defending the freaking base. So there's a Jaeger camping, WZ-120, and an E-75. 3 tanks camping. A Foch 155 is on my side, and I did not realize that because I wanted to decap, so I was like, oh my god, I need to freaking decap. I need to decap. And I forget about the Foch on my left side. And somehow somebody goes out of the game. I'm like, okay, cool. More seconds now. The Foch comes out. He shoots me. It does not actually not even shoot me. He actually does not even shoot me. He had not enough time. I do a snapshot and I get lucky. It was heat though. There we go. Jaeger shoots me with heat. And of course he bounces. Why does he bounce? Because heat does not pen tracks. I try to shoot him. I shoot and I freaking bounce. Oh my god. I just pretty much lost the game for my team right there. Well, the T95 had probably like 2 minutes to go from that position to here, but he was like, nah, I'm just gonna go and sit here and relax and do absolutely nothing. E75 was a bot. Artie could probably have some shots. I'm not sure if he did take those shots. I'm not sure about that, but I think he did take some shots. But like the T95, he was the one that practically lost the game for us. Well, I lost the game for us as well by bouncing on the Jaeger, but I think I did my part in this game, as you guys see. But yeah, let's go over to the after battle reports. So here is the after battle report. As you can see, Oh, that game. Ace Tanker, High Caliber, Top Gun, and Steel Wall. 2000 XP on a defeat. The team score, as you guys saw, my team did nothing. I did pretty much everything in that game. Well, my team did help out me a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but the bot E75 and the T95 was just sitting there relaxing, pretty much lost as the game. My bounce also lost as the game, but I did as much as I could that game. 17 shots fired, 15 hits, 13 penetrations. I bounced twice and I missed twice. And with the 30 penetrating shots, I did 7,498 damage. I received 17 hits. 7 of them were penetrations and 10 of them were non-penetrations. And I blocked 6,000 damage by my armor. So that was a really great game. But oh my god, this game was I was so sad that we lost this, because like if we did not lose this game, that I would probably use this game for my review for the E-100, because I've been aiming for a review for the E-100 for a long time, but I'm just not getting the games that I need. I'm aiming for like 7k damage, 8k damage, and a win. Also, guys, if you have a game with the E-100s where you have 8,000, 7,000 damage and a win, then please send it to me, because I can use that for my review on the E-100s. But yeah, I did lose a lot of credits because I was spamming a lot of heat there, as you guys saw. 9 shots fired with heat, I think, or 10, I'm not sure. But yeah, with the E-100s, most of the time I do spam heat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say, oh, I shoot with EP. No, I spam heat like a bastard. I'm not gonna lie. It's the E-100s. It's bad penetration. I just don't like it. I like spamming heat because like I can just pump out, shoot, and pump in. And like the 235 penetration doesn't really work for me much often, and I just don't really like it when I face highly armored tankers, tanks. I mean, not tankers. What? But yeah, this was the first episode of I Cri Evritim. If you did like this, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment as usual. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.